Owen Reece, the Molecule Man. He was a frail, timid, bitch-ass motherfucker from Brooklyn. His mother died, left him alone. He was bitter. He was angry at the world. The world ignored him. He's a nobody. He lands this dead-end job at Acme Atomics. He's a laboratory technician. It's this nuclear corporation, and he's just kind of low man on the totem pole, dude. Mm-hmm. He's constantly being pushed around by his boss. He's underpaid. He's underfucked. I added that in there, probably though.
Probably.
He's completely overlooked by society. So
sure.
So he's frustrated, and then an accident happens. Owen accidentally activates an experimental particle generator. Gets hit with this strange unknown radiation. The accident actually punches a microscopic pinhole into the dimension of the Beyonders. Beyonders are these omnipotent beings from outside of the multiverse. And this cosmic energy from that realm flows directly into Owen, alters his reality and his biology. Owen becomes the conduit. This amount of power is terrifying. What does this power give him? So it's matter and energy linked. He can project concussive blasts. He can absorb massive amounts of energy. He can create impenetrable force fields. He can instantly teleport himself or entire planets across the universe.
Damn.
Initially, his mind can't process this. He creates self-imposed limits. He believes that he has to channel his powers through a steel wand, which he found during the accident. He also incorrectly believes his powers cannot affect organic molecules, living tissue, which is also not true. Now, over time, he realizes the wand and these limitations are all in his head. He gets rid of the fucking wand, gets rid of those mental blocks. He gains the ability to manipulate living beings, unmake cosmic entities, and warp the multiverse just whenever the fuck he feels like it. Later on in history, it's revealed that his existence is actually tied to the fabric of the multiverse himself. He is a living, breathing, multiversal singularity. His first appearance was in Fantastic Four in 1964. Owen decides to take revenge on the world that ignored him because, he was a piece of shit, got all his power. What are you going to do? Take revenge, right? He is so powerful that the Watcher, who's a cosmic being, sworn to never interfere with mortal affairs, Adrian.
Yeah.
What does he do? He breaks his sacred oath just to warn the Fantastic Four that Owen Reece is a threat to the entire universe. Okay. Mr. Fantastic beats him, though. He exploits his fucking craziness, and Reed uses a mirrored surface to bounce Owen's own attack back at him, causing Owen to drop his wand, lose his nerve, and allows the team to capture him. This is early on before he gets rid of the wand and realizes how powerful he really is. During the original Secret Wars, the Beyonder kidnaps Earth's heroes. We talked about this. But to get to the Molecule Man, he literally rips the entire Denver suburb where Owen is living off the face of the Earth, drops into the battle world. Owen acts as a somewhat reluctant heavy hitter for the villains. Mm-hmm. If you remember the spot in that story where the mountain range gets dropped on Hulk and Hulk's holding it up from everybody, people think he's strong. Holy shit.
Right.
Well, Molecule Man's the one that ripped that fucking mountain range out the ground and just dropped it on the heroes trying to kill them. Mm-hmm. And Hulk holds it up. But the biggest development for Owen in this story is not the fight, it's romance, Adrian. He meets this chick named Volcana. Mm. And for the first time in his life, Adrian, someone shows him real affection. He falls deeply in love with her. They play just a tip. And that helps stabilize his mental health and makes him want to be a better, more peaceful person, Adrian. She found him. Mm. She helped him out. We talked about the wand. It actually took the help of Dr. Doom for Owen to realize that his wand was just a crutch. So he threw it away. I'm waiting for Xavier to realize that with the blankie. Like, you don't need the blankie, dude. You're a grown man. Years later, remember the Dark Avengers? Norman Osborn takes over. Owen is living in isolation at this point. He's trying to stay out of trouble, dude, but his fucking mental health is deteriorating because why wouldn't it? Norman Osborn's dumbass tracks him down, which is a mistake. Owen doesn't even throw a punch. One single thought, he dismantles the Dark Avengers entirely. He liquefies Venom, turns him into a puddle, pulls Sentry apart molecule by molecule, just with a single thought. The only reason he lost, though, is because Sentry is revealed to also have molecular manipulation powers. So Sentry pulls his own fucking dissembled body back together, overpowers Owen. Owen's shocked, and he disintegrates Owen. The Beyonders created a version of Molecule Man in every single universe across the multiverse, and he is literally a multiversal bomb. The Beyonders plan to detonate every multiverse at the same exact time to wipe out their creation, because to them, it's just a fucking science experiment. They're done with it, right?
Right.
It's like, yeah, when you're done with the volcano you made for a science fair, you just throw it out.
That's
They're
it.
not going to keep that shit. To stop the Beyonders, the main universe's Molecule Man teams up with Dr. Doom. They travel the multiverse for years, murdering alternate reality versions of Owen Reece. So he's helping Doom kill himself and other universes to prematurely detonate these bombs to trigger the destruction of these universes to avoid incursions. So you're destroying worlds to save other worlds.
Sure.
You gotta do something, right?
I mean, that's what I would do.
If you know they're all gonna blow up, like is Doom really the villain?
No.
He just gets he's a little too much sometimes.
Yeah.
Like instead of just rebuilding Earth, he's like, all right, I'm gonna take advantage of this. I'm gonna save certain people.
Sure.
But then I'm gonna build my own world that I rule over.
Sure.
It's like, okay. I guess it's better than having no world.
Well, you got to keep people around to worship you.
Absolutely.
Right?
So they are going one by one, destroying all these motherfuckers. And when the multiverse finally collapses, Doom steals the Beyonders' powers. We talked about that. He sends thousands of Molecule Mans into the Beyonders' realm, destroys them, steals their power. But Doom can't hold that much energy himself. So he locks Owen Reece in this white room beneath his throne. He uses the Molecule Man as a literal living battery to sustain this patchwork planet of Battle World and all this energy he stole from the Beyonders. Miles and Peter, they find Owen starving in this white room, and Miles Morales gives Owen a 3-week-old cheeseburger he had in his pocket. That saves everything, Adrian. And
hey, sometimes a single, simple act of kindness can alter everything.
That's exactly what it was. He had this alliance to Doom. Doom being Doom, though, used him.
Sure.
When he needed him, he was his partner, dude. He was side by side. We're traveling the multiverse, killing off other Molecule Mans, blowing them up. When he didn't need him for that, and he needed him to be his battery, he locked him in this prison almost, in captivity, used him just to funnel the fucking power, and ignored him. Miles happened to have a cheeseburger from 3 weeks ago, and he gave it to him. And that is literally what triggered the shift away from Doom. He strips Doom of his powers so him and Reed can fight on a level plane. When Doom says that, Reed, you would have done better with this power, Molecule Man was like, oh, okay, watch this. You think so? I think so too. He strips all the power from Doom, gives it to Reed. Owen, Reed, and Franklin Richards used all their abilities combined to rebuild the entire universe from scratch. And then to pay the hamburger debt, Owen ensures that Miles and his family are safely restored in the main Marvel timeline. So that's how Miles Morales got moved to the main timeline.
Okay.
He's from the Ultimate Universe.
Nice.
So that is motherfucking Molecule Man, Owen Reece, literally a bum, a fucking mama's boy, lost his mom, a loser in comic world, right? Works a dead-end job, triggers this cosmic accident to eventually become one of the most important characters in Marvel history.